Yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Rovi, and today, man, I'm gonna talk about a specific topic today that many of us Christians deal with, or just people in general, and that is lust. So I'm gonna go over 3 things of ways that you can avoid lust. Alright? Bow. Alright. So what's going on, man? Today I want to discuss the topic, lust, and that's something a lot of us struggle with. It's something a lot of us struggle with, especially us Christians who are trying to live, a sanctified new life, and we're trying to honor our bodies by giving them to God. So I wrote down a few ways that you can avoid. With me personally, I have struggled with lust. I have had, I've fornicated, I've watched porn before, I've had unclean thoughts towards women. I've looked at women like sexual objects before. I'm totally 100% guilty of that. But since I came to Christ, the Holy Spirit has just been breaking those chains off of me, slowly to the point where I actually start to notice it, and I know it's the Holy Spirit. I know it's not me, because I wasn't like that before. So now I'm doing much better. I've quit porn. I've actually decided to go abstinent. So, but anyways, let's get to this list. So number 1 is, look at the list. Okay, number 1 is websites, social media, TikTok. You gotta look at everything you surf online. A lot of times we're online a lot. That's just our generation. But who are you following? On Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. If you're a woman, are you following a bunch of guys that are flexing with their shirts off? You know what I'm saying? Or on the beach, flexing all the time, or always showing off their muscles. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a guy, for me, I was following a lot of girls that were twerking. I were just straight up busting it, twerking. I was just following girls that would take a bunch of sexy pics, just showing off their breasts, wearing these super short shorts. Just these tight yoga pants, and they would take butt pictures, and then I would just be scrolling for hours. Well, not when to sit there for hours, but if you look at a span of time of a week, it'd be a long time. I'd be on there for a long time, and I'm not gonna lie, that arouses some very dirty thoughts, sexual thoughts. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I did was when the Holy Spirit was convicting me, I realized, I was man, one day I woke up and I was just dang, I can't be looking at this. So then I started to unfollow everybody, unfollow a bunch of girls that are taking overly, vain sexual pictures because they were just looking for that online gratification. So I started to unfollow them. A lot of people I muted. If they were my friends, I would just mute them, or I would just flat out unfollow some of my friends. So, and also I also follow a lot of Christ accounts on Instagram. So every time I usually get on Instagram, I usually just see a Bible quote or someone talking about God. So instead of looking at a bunch of sexy girls, it would just show me a bunch of quotes about God. All right. So number 2, environments, yo. Let's be real. Environment plays a huge role. Let's be real. If you're going to the club, what type of people go to the club? People who are walking in their flesh. You know what I'm saying? If you're a dude and you're going in the club, most girls are trying to get attention. They're wearing these super tight, sexy dresses, and just showing off their breasts. And even girls are getting so bold. The women are getting so bold nowadays. They don't even they just flat out show off their breasts. You know what I'm saying? They walk out where you can see their breasts, but they wear see-through stuff. So it's certain environments, lounges, clubs, or certain if you know like you're about to get invited to a party, or you got invited to a party, and you know like what types of people are gonna be there, like what type of women are gonna be there, like just don't go. Just don't go. And number 3, if you have the opposite sex with you and you know you are extremely attracted and you know you're struggling with lust, I mean, don't spend time with them alone, like in a house, you know what I'm saying, like, or in your apartment, or somewhere where the temptation is gonna be super strong, especially when you know you're attracted to that person. I can't explain how many times I've lied to myself and just like, oh, it's okay, you know, I can control myself, we're just friends, and then meanwhile, stuff just starts to escalate, and then boom, it happened, you know. So do not chill with the opposite sex alone. I mean, even if y'all are boyfriend and girlfriend, I mean, just don't chill with them alone, like in the environment. If you are gonna be with them alone, don't don't chill with them like super late at night. You know what I'm saying? Don't be chilling with them at like 9, 10 o'clock. Like have a certain time where you cut it off. If you are gonna be with them alone, go somewhere where it's so public. You know what I'm saying? Like a very populated like a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Or like I don't know, a library or bookstore. I don't know. But just don't let anyone persuade you like, oh, come back to the crib. Like don't fall for that. We gotta live for God. We gotta give our bodies to God. So yeah, those are my 3 things. And if you guys have some ways as well, I'm very open-minded when it comes to that. So yeah, let me know. Drop a comment below. Peace. I'm out.